Hey guys, we are currently working on the Mini Everlasting, and we are going to work on the fourth page today. We're going to do the front side of the fourth page. So the Mini Everlasting will be linked in the description box below, as long as any other products that I use, and the playlist that takes you from very beginning to end, or to now, to present, or to whatever, for the Everlasting printable templates. So I actually am a little behind, and it's kind of cool because I've seen all kinds of beautiful pictures on Facebook of people that have already finished their Mini Everlasting, and they're so pretty. You guys do such wonderful work. But let's move on to the fourth page. I might even do a bonus video this week, I'm not sure. So what you're going to need for the fourth page is page number 3. And I printed it off in plain. And then you're going to need 3 of, yes, I said 3 of page number 12, which is the double doors here. So we're going to be using the double door part in this page, and page number 3. So you need 3, which I printed them all on just plain instead of using the Harley script. So anyway, you need 3 of page number 12 and 1 of page number 3. Okay. Hey guys, I just got finished working on the fourth page of the Mini Everlasting. I just got done recording it, and I thought what I would do, instead of showing you at the end the finished product, I thought I would show you the finished product in the beginning, and that way it won't be as confusing when I'm putting it together. So I thought I would just give you a heads up of what it's going to look like, and that way you'll be able to understand a little bit more of where we're going, I guess. So this is going to be what we're making. Isn't that cute? Right? Okay, so it's got a seam binding closure with some little gems at the bottom. Right, it opens up like that, and here's the doors. From page 12, right? And so it opens up like that. So there's vellum windows, and then it opens up like this, right? And so both sides are matted, so it looks like that. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of where we were going with this whole thing that I'm about ready to start showing you. So, all right, so let's just get into it, and I will quit rambling. Okay, so let me get my paper trimmer. This is a Fiskars Precision Heavy Duty Paper Trimmer. I love this thing. You guys know that. And we're just going to trim this one all the way out. And don't forget to keep your scraps. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside. So then the next thing we want to do is I'm going to separate this bottom, I'm going to do this for all 3 of page number 12 here. I'm going to be very careful, and I'm going to separate this bottom part like that. That's not too bad. And then I'm going to separate the side part here, and I'm going to have to fussy cut the top part off. So I'm going to do that for all 3. Let me just go ahead and fussy cut this one so you can see what I'm talking about. These are Cutter Bee scissors. I know you guys know that, and I know most of you know what fussy cutting is, but just in case you don't, I need to put my glasses on. So it doesn't take but a minute. And I'm leaving the 2 doors together at the moment. And look, I totally got inside that line, but that's okay. Ink fixes a multitude of things. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do fussy cutting on top and bottom. So I'm going to do that for all 3 of these pages, and then I will be back. Okay, so I've got all 3 of them cut out, and I left all 3 of them together, and on all 3 of them I put left and right on each side, just so that when I go to mat that I know exactly which side I'm looking at. It just makes it easier, just, you know, it's just for convenience. So the next thing we want to do is we want to score the marks. Now this is an EK Tools scoring board, and May sent this to me. Thank you, May. And I will link her website below if you guys would like to check it out. But I checked my P.O. box last week, and there were several things in there, but I'm going to talk to you about one thing today that was sent to me by a very wonderful, lovely subscriber. She sent me a set of the EK Tools Stylus set. The embossing stylus set, right? So they're just like the Martha Stewart ones, except they're available. You can actually get your hands on them. So that was really sweet. So it was Sophia Shell, I think that's how you say your name. What a very sweet thing to do. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. So I am going to start using them. So let's just crack into here. She was so sweet. I was just blown away. That was just so nice. All right, so there's 3. And let's see what we got. Oh yeah, they're exactly the same as the Martha Stewart ones. So I'm going to be using that one. Yep. So cool. So happy. Okay. Anyways, okay, so for two of these pieces, what I want you to do is I want you to score on both the tabs, right? Score both the tabs, and then I also want you to score the center line. Just like that. Okay, so you want to do that for 2 of these.
Oops, that moved. My nails are so long, I need to cut them. Not cut them, I need to do them. They're way long. Okay.
So there's 2, and then on the 3rd piece, all you need to do is score the 2 tabs. Score that one, and score this one, and you don't have to score the center one on that. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to take the time to go on all of your score marks and burnish them down really good. And then I want you to do it again, except flip it the other way. So I want it to be able to be flexible, so it'll go either direction. Okay, so you want to do that to all of these pieces.
This turned out so cute. I think what I'm going to do is, I've probably already done it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and show you the finished product in the beginning so that there isn't any confusion, you know? So even scoring that middle one, I want you to turn it both ways. Okay. This is a Teflon bone folder. It's in my, it's linked in my Amazon list that's below. You can go check it out if you'd like. And then flip this one. Maybe I didn't score that one very well, so let's see if I can fix that. Or I didn't trim it very well. But I don't think it's going to matter at the whole scheme of things. I don't think it's going to matter if it's perfect or not. So, okay, so now we got all 3 of these.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this left one here, and then I'm going to fold that one tab in or under, and then I'm going to take the right side and fold it over on top of the left side, like that. And then, let's see, I think what I'll do is, I think I'm going to cut this tab off right here. So this tab we don't need. So on one of the pieces, you can cut the tab that's on the right side. Okay, so that's one piece. And then on this other piece, you're going to take that right tab and fold it under like that, and then you're going to fold the left side over like that, and then you're going to cut the left side tab off. This will make sense. Well, hopefully it's already making sense because you saw the flip through in the beginning. So then that piece looks like that. Okay, so then these 2 are going to get folded this way, just like normal. Okay, so what we want to do is, before I trim this apart, I think I'm going to go ahead and add my tape. So this is Suquane. This is 3/8 of an inch, or no, is that right? It's not the 1/4 of an inch, it's the bigger one. Oh, I can't remember. All right, so then we're gonna put tape on both of these tabs. This is the one, remember, that is not scored in the middle. Where did that purple Post-it come from? So we got that piece. So then we're gonna take the one that we cut the left tab off, and we're gonna put tape on the right tab. Whoops. Just ran out of tape. Let me get another one. Yep, it is 3/8 of an inch. Okay. So let me get another one out. And then on the other piece, we want to put it on the left tab. Okay. I'm going to trim that edge off a little bit. Okay. So now I want to, I do want to separate these two pieces. And I probably should be using my paper trimmer. That would probably make it a lot easier. Just like that. And I'm going to use a piece of Post-it tape. Maybe I should use a piece that you can see. I wonder if I can find it. Remember I told you I reorganized my room here, or my studio. Not really a room, it's like a loft area. This is just Post-it tape. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back together the way they're supposed to be. Like that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do first, before I assemble anything else, I think I'm going to do some die cutting. Okay, so let me take this tape back off. Let me just leave these right next to each other. So what we're going to be using is a Time for Tea paper collection from LDRS. And she has given us our wonderful Genevieve 20% off coupon code. So I'll have her website linked below. So we're going to be using this. And we're also going to be using the Belle Papillon from Polka Doodles, which also has the Genevieve 20% off coupon code, which I will also link her website below as well. So don't forget to use your coupon codes. So let me show you the pages I've picked out. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, my favorite sheet in the whole kit and caboodle of the LDRS Time for Tea. I'm going to use this one on the base page, so I've already decided that. And I'm also going to be using this one, beautiful, on the front. But I also needed some, because you'll see what I mean in just a minute. But I also needed some that needed to be, you know, for all the other fronts and backs. So I'm going to use this green right here from the Polka Doodles, and it is paper 27 in her digital kit, and it's kind of like a bluish greenish polka dot thing. It's really pretty. I really like it. So I'm going to use that to mat the back side of these two. Okay, and you know what? You know what else I need to do before I trim, or before I attach any mats? I need to do some inking. So let me just finish telling you everything that I'm going to use. So again, paper 27 is what I'm going to use from Polka Doodles, and then this is AM 43. So I think it's in the Amazingness file, AM 43, and I printed it 5x7 size. Isn't that pretty? Pretty rose. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using a very plain, nothing printed on it, Vellum from the Paper Studios, and I do hear that they still carry this. And I'm also going to be using paper 15 and paper 14. So I'm going to be using 4 from the Polka Doodles and 2 from the LDRS, and then a plain sheet of vellum. Okay, so let me go ahead and ink the top layer. So what we're going to be using is Distress Vintage Photo Oxide inks, and I'm going to be using a Tim Holtz blending tool, and I'm going to take it directly to the paper first. Normally I would want to do all the inking at the same time and then, you know, do all the pages and all the inking and all that and all the matting, but this one has so many layers that I think we'll just take it one at a time here. So I'm going to ink this side, and don't worry about getting sloppy, it's not going to hurt anything. It's got that shabby look to it. So there's one side, and then let me do this one. Well, I'm going to go ahead and ink the base up too. Okay, so I haven't done anything with those two yet, but I did ink the base up, and then I have these two inked up and ready to go. So now I need to get the mats out. So I'm going to need the main base mat for the main base, and then I'm going to need the 2 mats for page number 12. So I need both of the double door mats, and that should be it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out my mat for the main base. So I'm thinking I'm going to go in this corner right here. So I'm just going to lay my mat down and trace it out. So there's that one, and then here's the doors, right? So they're going to go like that. So let me make sure I've got the right, didn't mess anything up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down and trace these out side by side. So it's kind of like a continuous, can you see? Yes, you can. So I'm going to lay this one down. I'm going to trace out the mat all the way around. Like that. And then I'm going to lay this one down right next to it. And I'm going to trace it out. Okay, so there's the front, and then for the back, which one did I say I was going to use? I was going to use this one. So for the back side, I'm going to, let's see, so when we flip this one this way, this mat needs to be flipped upside down like so. Yep. So I think what I'll just do is I'll flip them over and trace them that way. Because remember I told you sometimes, you know, the curves and stuff can throw off the mat if it's upside down or backwards or whatever. So you just need to pay attention to that when you're doing the reverse of something. Okay. We still need those, so they're not going to go too far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of these out, and I will be back. Oh well. Okay, I have already inked up all of these pieces, right? Just like I did the main bases of them. And then I'm going to go through with my distress tool. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz, and I am just going to distress the edges just to give it the shabby look, right? So I'm going to do that to all of these pieces, including the main base, because we've already got that one. Ooh, that's a small little space there. Maybe I won't distress that tiny little corner because we've already got it cut. I'm going to go ahead and distress that piece as well. And then, so there's a difference between the two. So then I'll be right back. It's just an added little detail that I like. So, and we've been doing it throughout the whole page, or all the pages, so gotta keep going with the flow. Okay, so I've got everything distressed. I'm gonna set this one aside, the main base page and the mat for it. I'm gonna set that aside for now. And then let's work on these two. So first thing I'm gonna do is make sure I've put little markings. I won't be able to erase that one, I don't think. I put little markings on here so that I knew where they went, which way they went. Let me see if I can erase it. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. Whoops. I almost did it. I almost did it anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to take some art glitter glue that May also sent me. Pretty cool stuff. I've been using it a lot. So thank you, May. And I am going to just go around the edge of this mat, or try to go around the edge as best I can. And I'm going to put that on here. Whoops. Wow. I didn't put that on there very well, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, and do the other side. See if I can do this one just a little better. Jeez. I'm good enough, I guess. Well, see, me shifting it like that's gonna cause a little bit of a problem. Okay, so then we're gonna flip them over like this, and I'm gonna move my art glitter glue because we're not gonna use that right this second. I'm gonna use my tape runner, and did I get them messed up again? I got one like that. See how confused you get if you didn't mark things? And I'm just gonna tack it, just a little bitty piece. Just a teeny tiny little piece at the top. I may even do one at the bottom as well. Yeah, let's just for safe keeping. It will come undone, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, did I do it again? No, I think I'm fine. So we're gonna go ahead and stick these down just with that little bit of a tack. No big deal. Okay. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, you guys. First thing is, I'm gonna grab my Big Shot. This is a Sizzix Big Shot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay one of these doors on here, and I'm gonna grab the gilded oval die from LDRS, and I'm going to use just the oval part here, and I'm gonna cut out a window. So I'm gonna try to center it as best I can. I'm probably not gonna do a very good job because it wants to move around. What do y'all think? And I can't get over top of it, so I'm just gonna go with it. I hope it looks good. I hope it's center. Put my top plate on there. Then I'm gonna run this through like that. Right, and then I'm gonna run it back through. And then I'm gonna do one more time just because there's 3 layers there. I think I got it all, but just in case. Right? So let's see how it did. Okay, come on. Did it not cut the bottom layer? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I tried this earlier and it cut through all 3 layers. I'm just gonna sit it back down there. Just right, no big deal. Just gonna sit it back down there. Gonna lay this in there. Should catch exactly where it's supposed to go. And I'm gonna run it through again. And hopefully that worked. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so that worked just fine. So I'm going to put these pieces aside because I don't need these right now. And I think I glued this one. Yep, I glued those together. All right, so we got one done. Oh, you know what? I better leave that sitting there so that I can match it up for this one. I can move that in a sec. Same thing. I'm going to lay this on here. And I'm going to try to get it even. Does it look even? Can y'all tell me if it looks even? Does it look the same? I'm going to leave it. I think it's okay. Let me move this one. At least I hope it's okay. If not, oh well, right? Alright, so let's send this through. 1, 2. And going through that second time, it may not help because it didn't help the last time, did it? So let's just see. Nope, it didn't go all the way through, so let's remove the layers that it did go through. Oh, maybe it did. Oh, it might. No, not quite. So let me just go ahead and run it through. It won't take no time. Just stick that back in there. I thought maybe it went through. I was gonna be like, woohoo! Okay. It's weird because when I went through 3 layers of 110-pound cardstock, which is what I print, all of my white paper is 110-pound cardstock, it went through all 3 layers. And I know that her pattern paper is 85 pound. I'm pretty sure. So it should have went through. I don't know, but that's okay. We have fixed it. All right, so now I'm going to put that back on the thingy so I don't lose it. It's such a thin little die. Okay, let me move this. Oops. Okay, now which way do I have these going here? There we go. There's left, there's right. So I'm going to flip it this way, right? And then I'm going to remove these pieces. And it should come apart. And if you don't trust your tape runner to come apart or to be able to remove it like that, you can de-stick it a little bit beforehand, and that will help. Okay, so there's one piece. And then here's the other. So, you know, with all the pressure, it makes it want to stick even more. Oh, okay. So the reason I did that is because I'm going to take, where's that vellum? I'm going to take this vellum here. Let me scoot these out of the way a little bit more. And I'm going to take these same mat. Oh man. I'm going to take these same, my battery's getting ready to die. That's why I'm all manning. So I'm going to trace these out real quick. And then I'm going to cut them out. No inking necessary. I'm just going to trace them out and cut them out. Right, do it. Whoop, probably should have left that. Do it the same way you do any other mats. Doesn't matter that you're tracing on vellum. Plus, it's not crucial if it's a little off. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. Can you see it? I'm going to cut that out and change my battery and be right back. All right, so I've got them all nice and cut out. You can see them there, right? They're not too see-through. So I'm going to get my non-stick mat here, and I'm going to get my, what's this called again? Art glitter glue back out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around the edge one piece at a time. and hope that it's not too noticeable if it seeps through. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so then I'm going to try to lay this on here to where the edges are pretty good matched up. And if they're slightly off, that is okay. Just add to the shab. Add to the shabby. So we got that, right? So fantastic. So I'm going to do that to this one. That's the best thing about this bottle of glue, is that tiny little precision tip. Allows you to lay down just a sliver of glue, which is nice. Okay, easier. I just picked it up and scooched it around real quick. It's so delicate. Okay. All right, so there we go. We got that. So now I'm going to flip them over again. And one at a time, I'm going to run glue along the edge here. Right? Whoa. I might even put a little bit more in these corners here. So then I'm going to pull the door back in here, and then I'm going to lay this back where it belongs. Ooh, got a little shaky there. All right, come on. There we go. Whoop, got a little off. As you can see on the other side, if you get a little off, but that's okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Not too bad. It's a little bit, but not too bad at all. So there's one door. Let's do the other. Try to match this up real quick. Flip it over. Oh yeah, not bad at all. I did a better job on that one. Sweet. All right. Okay, so I don't need that yet. So we've got those two pieces ready to go, which is awesome. So now I'm going to, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to ink the front and back, and let me show you what I'm doing. Fold it up, so it's just like, treat it like it's a door, just one side of a door. Ink that, right? Like that, and then you flip it over this way, and then do the back side. Right, so now we got those two done. So then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same exact thing for this side. Do the front, and then do the back, and then we're going to do the other one as well, and then I will be right back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we have got everything inked out front and back, right? So it's going to go like this. So we're going to attach this door on top of there. So we're going to remove the backing off of here, and then we are going to match these up as best we can, and if it's not perfect, don't panic. It's not a big deal, right? So now we've got something that looks like this. Boop. Right? So that's how it's gonna look, and when I get done here, I need to go back and ink that edge there so that it doesn't stand out so stark white. right? So there's one. So then we need to do this one. So we need to fold it up like this, and then remove the backing off of here. And we need to match it up as best we can. Oh, I got way off on that one, but again, it's okay. And I'm gonna go back and ink this little edge right here. All right. So now we got two pieces that look like this. So now I am going to see if I can match this up just a little better. Got glue everywhere. So now I'm going to use my, see how bad that is right there? I don't even care. I like it. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to match these two up like that, and I'm going to use my Post-it tape now, right? So then I'm going to bring in, but before I do this, before I add this to this, I am going to add a seam binding closure. So here's my dyed seam binding to match the collection, which this might be my bonus video where I show you how I made the spray, because I've done some like cheesecloth and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, that might be my bonus video this week. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm going to put a piece of score tape. I'm gonna get two pieces of score tape. Actually, cut one off like this, and I'm going to try just to eyeball the middle like that, and then like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backing off of here, and I'm going to attach one end down here like that, and then I'm going to take the backing off of this side. And I'm going to find that other end. We're not going to use all this. Just don't need to cut it to a certain size just yet. So we'll like that. Right? And so then we're going to attach this down. So we're just going to do one side at a time. Well, if I can find the edge of that score tape backing there. And you know what? I better use my glue stick since we've gone through all this work. Let's go ahead and use my glue stick. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to try to find the center, because it doesn't cover the whole thing, or we're just going to do the best we can. Either way, it's fine. Okay, so then let's do this one. And my glue stick. Let me flip it around this way. And I'm going to try to get that on there. Just maybe I should have trimmed that off. Come on. Just like that. Good enough. All right, so let me remove this here. Easier said than done, right? Right? So, I'm thinking that we only need, that's probably too much. Boop. So my thought is, there's my pull-out doors, right? So then I thought we could tie a bow to keep the doors closed, like that. What do you think? Think it's cute? I'm going to try to get the bow in the middle, like that. Right? I love it. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put magnets, not on the top one, but like if you open these up and you're like, oh, cool, boom. And then have magnets here. I haven't decided yet. What do you guys think? Do you think I should put magnets there? I don't know. So that'll go there, right there. So if I'm going to do a magnet, I need to decide now. So there's going to be a mat here, a mat here, a mat here, and a mat here. I can't decide. It could just be a boop. We might just leave it because that might be just kind of fun. Once you untie it, you can just, you know, go like this, you know, or go like this, right? That's cute. I don't think I'm going to use a magnet this time. I might regret it, but I don't think I'm gonna. So what I'll do when I glue my mats down is I will leave the top maybe open just in case I change my mind. How about that? Let's do that. All right, so the next thing I want to do is mat these two pieces right here. And that's where this page comes in. This is, again, AM43, and I printed it on the 5x7 size. So my thought was you could see the roses through the window. Isn't that pretty? Or it just kind of softens it and mutes it. I just love it. Okay, so that's my thought. So let's see, we're using the back sides here. This is the right back side. Oh, how did I not? Oh, duh. So this is the right. So that's the way that's going to go. So let me just pick that part of the image that I want to be there. Like that. Wait a minute, let's see. Maybe I'll pick this part and then that part on this side. Let's do that. So I'm going to trace these out again. All right, so there's that one. And then this side, I'm going to have this part. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out and ink them up, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so as I was doing that, I noticed I forgot to ink the inside of these ovals here, which is fine. So what I'm going to do, I did one. I'm just taking my distress tool and just like trying to hit the edges a little bit. It's getting some on the vellum, but I don't mind that at all. So I'm going to do both sides because I completely spazzed and forgot. Right, so really it's no big deal. No biggie. Okay. So cute. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do real quick so this quits flopping around? I'm going to go ahead and tack this down. I'm just going to do the three sides. Remember, just in case I have to put a magnet through there, just in case it bugs me. I'm just going to do the three sides. Whoa, using my art glitter glue here. I'm just going to go ahead and tack this down. I'm probably not going to use this as a pocket, but you never know. You know, I might, just because I did do, I did leave it, so I might do a pocket there. Well, if I could speak today, right? So I'm going to go ahead. I think this one was supposed to go here, right? Let me go ahead and get these edges a little bit more, just so they're not so stark. Okay. So again, I think I'm just going to, it looks cute. Is that how I meant it? Or is it supposed to be the other way around? Oh, is it upside down? No, that's upside down. Right. Oh, there we go. So alright, so again, I'm just going to do the 3 edges just in case I need to add the magnet. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to get these matted so I can show you guys how cute this is. Again, just the 3 sides. All right, so, yeah, it's crooked, way crooked. Goodness. Okay, so now when it's closed up, you can see the pretty flowers through there, and it looks so like vintage looking. Do you know what I mean? So shabby vintage. I love the way it looks. I absolutely love it. Okay. So now we need to mat all the other pieces. So we need these 2. And I think I might go with this one. This one is paper 15. And then these 2 I'm going to use on the back side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do all that tracing. So paper 27 and paper 14 on the back side of each side. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that tracing and stuff. Cut them out, ink them, and then distress them, and then we'll come back and I'll put them all together with you. Okay, so I've got all my pieces cut out, inked up, and distressed. So I just want to start, let's just start adding them. And again, I'm just going to do 3 sides just in case I need to put a magnet. So I'm just going to start placing them down. And I was thinking, while I was doing this, I was thinking that the seam binding, I think I need to put something on the ends of it. Some sort of charm or something, I think is what I'm going to do. So just for a little extra something, because you know this page, it doesn't have any textile type things except for the seam binding. You know, there's not trim or anything like that. I don't know. So let's do the set over here first. So then I'm going to do, I've already separated these out. Whoa, got a little crazy. So I'm going to do the blue polka dot, blue-green polka dot anyway, on one side, and then this pretty pattern on the other. I'm not really even trying to be super perfect about putting these on here, because that's kind of part of the shabby look, don't you think? Like the shabby chic look. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Right, there's one side. Let's do the other. And then the exact opposite on the other side. There's one there. And if you didn't want to mat these, you could use these mats with your pictures. And, you know, trace the mat out onto your picture and just put your picture right here, you know, your photograph. You just stick that there. Oh, oops, did I not get any glue over there? Oh, no, I thought I did. Yeah, I just need to press. Just press. Right, so if you didn't want to put all those layers of pattern paper on there, you could just use your mat and trace out on your picture. Okay, so here is where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a tie and then see how much we have left over. I want to put like a little charm at the end of each one. Whoops. Do y'all do that? Do y'all tie things crooked? I do that all the time. With my nails, it makes it hard. Okay. So don't you think it'd be cute to have a little charm? So I've got a few things. I picked this up because this is a tea party themed paper, and it's a cute little teacup. Can you guys see that? But I don't think I'm going to use it on this page. I think I'm going to use it on the cover, on the closure, or something. But I picked that up. Where's the other thing I had? I picked these up. I've got both of these at Hobby Lobby. I picked these up. I think these might be kind of cute, dangling on the end. What else did I get? I got these. Aren't these pretty? Oh, Yeah, but these are different. These are, these have like 4 things. I don't know. But I'm thinking about using these, maybe not here on this page, but aren't they pretty? Holy cow. So I might not use those. Since there's plum in this page, what else do I got over here? I'm trying not to stick my head in here. I've got these pretty beads. I got these a long time ago at Joann's, or who sells this one? Joann's or Michael's? I forget which. So I might not use these. I might use these flat ones. Because I mean, look, that'll add quite a bit of bulk. That might be cute for my stick pins. So let's see. I like these a lot. So let me get some tools. Yeah. Where are your tools? Uh-oh. Have I lost my tools? Oh, here they are. I think I just need maybe these. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, I might use one of each if it'll show you. Come on, focus. There we go. I might use one of each. I'm a little weird though. I might use the same one. I don't know. Again, I'm a weirdy. So I'm going to take these jewelry tools and I'm gonna, oh, that is tough. And I'm going to open these up. These are not the right ones to be using for this. Oh my, why won't that open? Okay, let's go down to, I need a different set of tools. That's what I need. Let's try these flat nose ones. Maybe I'll try to open this one. Flat nosed ones. I don't think that's what they're called. Oh, look at there. Okay, so there's one. And then, what do you think? Should I use 2 different ones? Let's use 2 different ones. What the heck? So I'm going to close this back up, I think. And take this one off. Whoa. Okay. I am by no means a jewelry maker at all. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave. There's like a little, look how dirty my hands are. I'm gonna leave and see if it'll focus real quick. Come on. I'm gonna leave this little part right there. I'm gonna leave that on there just in case I wanna dangle something else from it. I mean, you never know. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna, I've got glue all over my fingers, everything. I think I'm just gonna run that through there.
Maybe. This is where my nails get in the way. You would think they'd be helpful, but they are not. So I'm going to run that through there like that. Then I'm just going to try to tie a knot here. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. That is so cute. I like it. Alright, where's the other one? I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Well. It's really hot up here. If it's torture to watch me do this, it's torture to do this. Just so y'all know. Okay. Oh! Looks like I didn't get this closed up correctly. Let's try it again. Okay. I'll do it again. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to tie a knot, or a half knot. Doesn't even have to be a whole knot, just a half knot. I'm going to clean up that edge a little bit.
Yep, I like it. I like that a lot. What do you guys think? You like it? I like it. It's so sweet. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm digging it. Okay, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And do let me know what you think in the description box below. And in the next video, we'll do the back side of the 4th page and see what we can come up with. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can hit this little button right there if you haven't already, and check out these other videos that you see on the screen that you might be interested in. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.